44 Digital Marketing Trends for 2020 that you can't ignore, Part 2. Stay tuned and we'll talk about them. Hey guys, welcome back to Your Digital Mindset, the channel devoted to you, the digital marketer, your mindset, and especially your online business. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up if you find value in the video, comment down below, and pound the notification bell so you get alerted when we drop new videos, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday between 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, 44 digital marketing trends. The original video I made the other day, we were talking about 42 digital marketing trends. I got 2 more I'm gonna throw on at the end of this one. We're gonna talk about the 20 that we already talked about in the last video, and then we're gonna go over the next 20, next 21, that's gonna end up being 23. So anyway, I'm gonna blow through the ones that we talked about in the first video. If you wanna watch that one, I'll put the link to that video at the end of this video. All right, AI, huge. Programmatic advertising. I'm not gonna dig into what each one of these are because I gotta get through all 44, and I'm just gonna let you go back and watch that video. Also, I'm gonna put the link to this article down in the description below. All right, chatbots, conversational marketing, personalization, video marketing, influencer marketing, social messaging apps, visual search, micro moments, voice search, and smart speakers, social media stories, browser push notifications, content marketing continues to dominate SEO, SEO A/B split testing, social commerce, interactive content, omni-channel marketing, augmented reality, predictive and augmented analytics, growth of geofencing, and then we're going to move on to the other 20 some odd digital marketing trends for 2020 that you cannot ignore. Progressive web apps. So basically you're talking about web pages that act like mobile apps, okay? They offer the functionality of a native mobile app, fast load times, push notifications, but the bottom line is they work on Android and iOS versus your individual apps that only work on one or the other, depending on what they're designed for, okay? And I'm not gonna dig into each one of these in particular deep, guys and gals, because again, this will take me forever. We got a lot to cover today. I'm gonna let you, again, the link to the article is down below. This is from Single Grain. I've become a bigger and bigger raving fan of these guys at singlegrain.com. And Eric, spells his last name S-I-U. I'm not sure if it's Sui or Sue or whatever. The content that he's putting out and his team at singlegrain.com is unbelievable. And I just heard of these guys about a month ago, and I signed up for their newsletter. They had some kind of piece of content that I wanted to get my hands on and wrap my brain around, and all of a sudden I started getting their stuff in my inbox, and I ran across this article. Then I started reading more and more articles. This article in particular is probably what made me the big fan, made me dive deeper. Literally, it says dive deeper on the page. Made me dive deeper into what all kind of content they put out. Their stuff is unreal. And like I'm gonna say this, I'm not an affiliate with these guys, but I did send an email to them saying, hey, do you guys have an affiliate program? Because I would be, in just a short amount of time, I've become a big fan of them already. And that's the thing, I want to touch on that real quick to get off subject for a second, is somebody's talking about making money and that kind of thing. And while that's important, no, don't get me wrong, but we're trying to create a raving fan with what we do, with our content creation, with our marketing efforts, with everything else. We're trying to create a fan. And like I've been a raving fan of Digital Marketer out of Austin, Texas forever. I mean, for a decade, I've been learning from those guys. And what's funny is they don't have an affiliate program either, which is kind of bizarre, because I'm a raving fan of those guys, and I don't know if Single Grain has an affiliate program either. But either way, I'm a raving fan of someone I can't even get paid by. So that's the kind of fans you want. That's the kind of people you want promoting your product. Not just buying your product, but promote. You want free promotion, like I'm doing right here for these guys right here. Anyway, let's move on. Number 23 is user-generated content. I mean, people trust other people more than they trust companies. That's just the way it goes. It's just a fact of the matter. There's several examples in this section here where it shows people, they give them either discounts or different types of incentives to leave user-generated content, UGC. Just huge, okay? GoPro is another one that does a lot of that. Blockchain technology, I'm gonna let you dig into that one. And here's the cool part about this article, guys and gals, is that there's so many subcategories and so many other articles and definitions and explanations that you can get into as you scroll through this, and you go, what the heck is that? You can learn about exactly what that is in this article. It's so educational, it's so in-depth, it's just a mind blower. Again, in just a few times being engaged with their content, it's made me be a raving fan of singlegrain.com. It's quality stuff that you can use. And here's I don't care how big your company is or you in particular, the bottom line is we need to know this stuff. If we want to be successful, if we want to separate ourselves, even if you're just one person, if you want to separate yourself from the other millions of other one people type of outfits, then you need to know this stuff. This will put you ahead. The effort you put in, the knowledge you learn, and the action you take, coupled with all this kind of stuff, will make you one step better than the next guy or gal, okay? Now, quantum computing. Basically, in a nutshell, for example, whereas your classic computer, let's say you have a library of 1 million books, it would read them all linearly, one book at a time. Quantum computing says they read all the books at once, okay? This is getting huge. I'm gonna let you dig into all this. Again, it'll take forever if I try to explain every one of these, because we got a lot to cover, but I am gonna dive into a couple of them. Big data and deep learning. Data is better than cash, okay? Data is, I do say content is king a lot. Data is really where it's at. People want data and want to know how to use data. If you haven't learned about the California Consumer Privacy Act, learn it, because it's coming into effect in just a couple days, January 1st, 2020, and we're all going to be, I don't care if we think we are selling or not selling in California, you never know where your clients are coming from, okay? And bottom line is California is the 5th biggest economy in the world, okay? So that'll tell you something. Automation and AI, I mean, just so much that can do. Showed you here, I mean, your interconnectedness of all the aspects of your business. Social messages and dynamic content, mail and search marketing, landing pages. I mean, all this stuff is connected, okay? And AI and automation together can improve your customer retention and loyalty, predictive behavior of your customers. And I'm not going to read it all to you guys. You guys can dig into this yourself. But I just wanted to, marketing will become a more even playing field, and you'll have no choice but to use automation. Automation is your friend. I mean, I was talking about passive income the other day, talking about passive income and easy money are not the same thing. The passive part is when you have your business automated. That's what passive income is. When you have it making money when you're not actually, when you don't have your hands on it. When it's making money while you're sleeping, while you're at the beach, while you're at your kid's ball game, whatever. That's passive income. It's still a lot of work to get it to where you want it, to where it's making money when you're not around. That's the passive part. It's a lot of work regardless. Google Ads is smart bidding. Machine learning algorithms train on data at a vast scale to help you make more accurate predictions across your account about how different bid amounts might impact conversions or conversion value. So, I mean, this is basically, it's going to help the advertiser get a better ROI on their investment. Okay. Search position 0. This is crucial, especially in voice search. You know, we're all, as marketers, we're trying to get to this spot right here where you're in search position 0. It's very difficult to do, but where somebody basically, they don't have to open your page. Your content opens up for them. I mean, that is the coveted spot of all marketers, or should be. I mean, think about it. The goal in the future is to have basically a no-touch search result where people are just saying what they want to know, and then boom, what they want to know pops up without them having to even open up a website, do any more clicking, boom. And it's all about user experience, guys and gals, okay? Let's see here. And again, there's so many other subtopics and sub-articles in each one of these categories. It's awesome. Talks about branding, talk about the EAT, Google's EAT, ranking factor, talks about expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. EAT, okay? You want to really learn from an expert on that individual part of the branding topic. Neil Patel is a huge name in the industry. He owns Ubersuggest, Crazy Egg, several other different companies. He owns a lot of stuff, and he definitely knows SEO and ranking and that kind of thing. Okay, analytics, of course, 5G technology. I mean, mobile is everything. I mean, I think right now, Asia is the top with mobile, with almost 70% of their searches being and web pages being opened on mobile. And that's just massive. It's hard to even fathom. But and then it goes down from there. But there's a graph on here somewhere in this article that tells you what the open rate, the percentage of websites that are open on mobile. It breaks down the entire, basically the globe, all the top countries and continents. 5G will enable a fully mobile and connected society, unleashing human and technological possibility and fueling business and financial opportunity. So 5G, and it's coming. I mean, it's already here. T-Mobile was the first one to bring it to market, so to speak, publicly. It's coming from everybody eventually. Let's see, and it'll be everywhere. It's really gonna bring in that rural clientele even more so than it is right now, and that's a coveted group of users and subscribers and clients. Privacy marketing in the United States, marketers have become so lax in their targeting practices that every one of us has to take several minutes a day to delete from our inbox, both professional and personal, the dozens of emails that are not relevant and clearly not welcome. And that's from Forbes. People want to know they can trust the brands, okay? And want to know their personal data is safe. Website security is another one. Only 25% of people believe that websites actually care about and are safe with their information. That's just not acceptable. And companies that are going to separate themselves from the rest are going to do a better job at it, or they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, number one, from less clients. Number two, from governing authorities. That's just the way it is. Having a verification emblem on your website is certainly huge in 2020. So strive for that. The Internet of Things. Everything's connected. These days, it's expected that connected devices and technology will unobtrusively and sometimes stealthily collect data on our vital functions, what we do, where we go, what we share, what we believe, what we buy, what we know, how we move, and even when we eat. Enough said on that. Long form content. Shorter is not better. The longer and more content rich, and it's basically again about user experience, okay? Your content needs to answer the question that people are looking for. It has to be the answer of what they are trying to accomplish, okay? So, and longer form content is going to help you provide that to your clients, people searching for either services or products, both. And the benefits of long form: longer time spent on your site pages, decrease in bounce rate, tons of backlinks and media shares, social media shares, traffic, and then high Google ranking. Win, 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 win. All right, semantic keyword search, and once you dig into that, structured data SEO, that goes back partially to what we talked about in position 0, where this is where you have your what's called the knowledge graph box, which is this right here. Okay, once you dig into all that as well. 39 alternative search engines. Look at that, 92% of traffic on search engines is through Google. Okay, and then Bing second at 2%. But this is gonna change. This is interesting. I was reading an article on Core the other day from the DuckDuckGo CEO, and he was talking about how they're making it where they're making plenty of money without having to invade everybody's privacy. And DuckDuckGo is a relatively new search engine, making a ton of money. They won't tell us how much they're making, but they're making over $25 million annual revenue. And they supposedly have a lot more. They're looking out for your privacy. I'm not talking bad about Google. I use Google Chrome. I'm on it right now. I'm just letting you know what this article is attesting. Okay. And then voice marketing funnels, saying the funnel's changing. People are entering the funnel at different points now. They're not all jumping in at awareness. They're jumping in at engagement. They're jumping out at consideration. They're jumping out at retention. They're jumping in at expansion. The funnel is changing, and you need to be aware of that and make the appropriate adjustments. Okay. Social media marketing. I don't think I need to explain that. And then finally on this list, neuro marketing. Spark Neuro is an example of it. It's not big time yet, but it's definitely going to be, because I like how they pointed it out. I like this point. The richest consumer data resides in the brain, and any tool that helps companies understand the brains of their prospective customers is sure to be worth its weight in gold. Again, that's from Forbes. All right, and then the last two that I added to this list is, of course, it's Builderall. And because Builderall is, I'm telling you guys, this thing is going to blow up with 35 tools to help you just grow your business, to be more successful, to be more efficient. And like I say, my subscribers, because this video is going to run on in perpetuity, so I don't know who's going to see it when and where, but we're going to see it on YouTube, obviously, but it'll be in other places. But you can join Builderall by going to yourdigitalmindset.com, entering your name and email there. You get some free ebooks for doing that. On the next page, you'll get an opportunity to join Builderall. 7 days free, no credit card, no debit card needed. Not trying to sell it to you. I'm trying to share it with you because it's the best thing in the world. I have to share it with everybody because it's my obligation. If I got the best thing in the world in my hip pocket, I got to share it. And then the 44th marketing trend for 2020 you can't ignore is you. Okay? Your efforts, your whole game is going to change. You're going to be the biggest marketing trend in your life for 2020. Okay? If you'd like some help with that, click on the link below, join our family. We'd love to have you. If not, I'll see you in the next video. It's Chaz here with yourdigitalmindset.com. I definitely hope to see you on the inside. Thanks a lot.